I lay awake in my bed, the room cloaked in darkness. The stillness of the night wrapped around me like a suffocating blanket. Every creak and groan of the house sent shivers down my spine, amplifying my unease. I tried to shake off the sense of foreboding that gnawed at me, but it clung stubbornly. I couldn't ignore the feeling that I was being watched, that unseen eyes were fixed upon me. I closed my eyes, hoping to drift off into peaceful slumber, but my mind was restless. Suddenly, a whisper sliced through the silence, barely audible but chilling to the core. I jolted upright, my heart pounding against my ribcage. Was it just my imagination? I strained my ears, waiting for any sign of another sound. Then, I heard it again, a soft scratching coming from somewhere in the room. Panic clenched my chest, and a cold sweat broke out across my forehead. I mustered the courage to reach for the bedside lamp, but before my fingers could touch the switch, the scratching stopped abruptly. A hushed stillness descended, intensifying my apprehension. I squeezed my eyes shut, hoping it was all a figment of my imagination, but when I opened them, my heart seized in terror. There, at the foot of my bed, stood a figure shrouded in darkness. Its form was twisted, its limbs elongated, and its eyes burned with an unholy light. A wave of paralyzing fear washed over me, rendering me powerless and unable to move or scream. The figure took a step closer, its movements slow and deliberate. Its presence exuded a malevolence that tainted the air, suffocating me with each breath. I desperately tried to break free from its gaze, but its eyes held me captive, stripping away my strength. A raspy whisper emanated from the figure, like the icy breath of death itself. It spoke words that made my blood run cold, promising a fate worse than any nightmare. Its voice echoed in my mind, haunting me as it revealed the unimaginable horrors that awaited. I pleaded with my voiceless voice, my eyes pleading for mercy, but the figure's grin widened. It inched closer, its long, bony fingers reaching out to touch me. A primal scream built within me, but it remained trapped within the confines of my own terror. Just as the figure's hand was about to make contact, I snapped awake, my body drenched in a cold sweat. My heart raced, the remnants of fear still lingering in the air. I glanced around the room, assuring myself that it was all just a nightmare, a figment of my tormented imagination. But deep down, a chilling certainty lingered that the figure, the darkness, had been real. It had existed in the recesses of my mind, lurking, waiting for the next opportunity to invade my dreams, to unleash its nightmarish grip once again. In the depths of the sleepy town of Ravenswood, there stood a house with a dark history. It was said that no one had dared to step foot inside for decades, plagued by whispers of a malevolent presence that lurked within its walls. Legends and rumors swirled around the house, making it the subject of countless ghost stories passed down through generations. Intrigued by the chilling tales, I decided to unravel the truth behind this mysterious abode. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the neglected yard, I approached the looming structure. The front gate creaked open with an eerie sound, as if it were a warning of the horrors that awaited within. The air grew heavy, tinged with a sense of anticipation and unease. With each step, the tension mounted. The wooden porch creaked beneath my weight, echoing through the silence of the night. As I reached for the doorknob, a shiver ran down my spine, but I pressed on, determined to uncover the secrets that lay dormant within. The door groaned open, revealing a pitch-black interior. A cold gust of wind brushed against my face, as if whispering ancient secrets. I hesitated for a moment, contemplating the wisdom of my decision, but a combination of curiosity and adrenaline pushed me forward. As I stepped inside, the atmosphere shifted, suffocating me with its oppressive presence. Shadows danced on the walls, their movements sinister and unpredictable. I fumbled for a flashlight, hoping to pierce through the darkness and find some semblance of clarity. The beam of light revealed a scene frozen in time. Dust covered the furniture, the air thick with neglect. The silence was broken only by the sound of my own breathing, amplified in the vast emptiness of the house. It felt as though the walls themselves were watching, waiting. I made my way through the parlor, my footsteps disturbing the layer of dust on the floor. The sound echoed, magnifying the silence, creating an unsettling symphony of eerie whispers. I couldn't shake the feeling that I was not alone. In the corner of my eye, I caught a glimpse of movement, a flicker of something ethereal and fleeting. My heart raced as I turned towards it, but there was nothing there, just a lingering chill that seemed to seep into my bones. As I ventured deeper into the house, the sense of foreboding grew more pronounced. The room seemed to grow colder, as if the very essence of life had been drained from them. The walls bore faint scratches and marks, a testament to the presence that had once inhabited these forsaken halls. A set of stairs loomed before me, leading to the upper floors where the secrets of the house were said to reside. Each step was an agonizing reminder of the unknown horrors that awaited me. The air grew even colder, and I could almost feel a malevolent force pushing against me, trying to dissuade me from delving any deeper. As I reached the top, a door stood ajar, as if beckoning me forward. Hesitant, I pushed it open, revealing a room shrouded in darkness. Shadows clung to the walls like tendrils of despair. With a trembling hand, I clicked on the flashlight, illuminating the room with a weak, trembling beam of light. What I saw sent a chill down my spine. The walls were adorned with grotesque drawings, depicting scenes of torment and despair. The air grew thick with a sense of anguish, as if the room itself held the residual pain of those depicted in the drawings. Suddenly, the flashlight flickered and died, plunging the room into darkness. Panic gripped me, my heart racing as I fumbled for spare batteries. But before I could replace them, a voice whispered in my ear, cold and menacing. "Leave this place," it hissed, the words dripping with malice. I bolted out of the room, down the stairs, and out of the house, my pulse pounding in my ears. I didn't look back. The house had claimed its hold on me, showing me just a taste of the horrors it contained. To this day, the house stands, a testament to the darkness that can reside within even the most innocent-looking facade. It serves as a chilling reminder that some secrets are best left undisturbed, lurking in the shadows, waiting to ensnare unsuspecting souls.